know, it is great to be back with you. We are in a new season. Yes, and we are celebrating. We here at the Division of Youth Entrepreneurship Scheme are back with you, living the dream. I am Wandery Beckles.
I've received a lot of information in terms of business planning, marketing, anything you can think of in terms of breaking down the barriers that stop you from going further in business, or really taking that idea and executing it into a well-rounded business is what you would get from YES once you take the step to be a part of their program.
It's so great to be back with you for this season because we are celebrating. Yes, we're celebrating our country's anniversary, and we are celebrating youth. Celebrating the Division of Youth and its 20th anniversary of existence. And certainly the young people who have been involved in the Youth Entrepreneurship Scheme are celebrating too, because many of them have been working hard throughout the years ensuring that their businesses are successful. In this series, you will meet many of them who are doing great things across the landscape of Barbados in a range of businesses and services. But this week, you get to meet with the Minister of Culture, Sports and Youth, the Honourable Stephen Lashley, who of course is the policy driver behind all the work that we do here in the Youth Entrepreneurship Scheme.
Well, firstly, the Youth Entrepreneurship Scheme is really a very critical aspect of the work of the Youth Division of the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Youth. It's to our young people between the ages of 18 and 35, and for several years has been a very critical aspect of the policy framework which the government has carved to provide meaningful assistance to those young people who are anxious and willing to move into the realm of entrepreneurship. We've seen coming out of this program the growth of numerous youth-led businesses in Barbados, and I think this is very key because unless we can entice our young people to move into the realm of self-employment, and in particular to venture into areas that are key planks upon which we're going to build out the new economy of Barbados, I believe that we will not be able to generate the kind of growth that are critical to making Barbados competitive. So this program, I believe, has worked over the years. It is really one of the champion programs in the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Youth. In particular, for example, between the years 2011 and 2014, and only reflecting those youth-led businesses that have received assistance from the YES program based on the accounting component, we have seen the revenue of those businesses surpassing the $10 million mark. I think that's phenomenal. I don't know how many persons recognize the very intense aspect of the work which is done by the Youth Entrepreneurship Scheme, but I think that that result speaks volumes of what can happen with very consistent planning. The program, of course, is one which is supported by the wider ministry. We have seen the use of not only the more senior persons, but the juniors as well in the YES Juniors program, particularly targeting the primary schools. That has been a very critical component as well, because we believe that our juniors also need to be brought into the wider picture when it comes to stimulating interest in entrepreneurship. The program is also part of the wider government focus in ensuring that our young people in particular can become involved in innovative business aspects of their own personal development. We are very proud of the program. We've seen that our young people who have entered the program have gone on to do phenomenal work in different areas of business, and certainly we will continue to press ahead to ensure that the program can be part and parcel of a wider national policy framework, which of course is now being put in place with the partnership of the ministry responsible for industry and the BIDC. We are looking at how we could position Barbados as certainly a key hub for entrepreneurship. Within the context of that program, we believe that the Barbados economy can be propelled even further because we recognize that entrepreneurship offers a very key component of the growth of the Barbados economy. The National Youth Policy, of course, underpins the key component of entrepreneurship as a means to create the kind of focus for our young people. As you will be aware, the National Youth Policy was basically created by the young people of Barbados, of course, with the kind of support that is critical from the ministry. But entrepreneurship has been earmarked as one of the key planks that young people have themselves identified as part of the very critical component of creating employment for Barbadian young people. You will be aware as well that youth unemployment continues to be pitched at a very high level. We are not comfortable with that level, but we believe that with a combination and a mix of progressive policies impacting on our young people, particularly driven by encouraging entrepreneurship, that we can actually make a significant dent in the relatively high unemployment figure among our young people. So the program, I believe, has done what it has been designed to do over the years, but of course we are not satisfied that we will only remain at this point. We are currently looking at reviewing the program, looking at a new strategic plan that will impact how we roll the program out further in the future. And of course the intent is to create much more youth-led businesses in Barbados, and by extension help to impact on a national policy framework, which is to grow the Barbados economy from the bottom up and to support it by youth-led businesses that are going to be buttressed on innovation and certainly help to stimulate economic activity and help to be part of the answer to generate that much needed foreign exchange for Barbados.
As you would have heard, the minister said that there are contributions to this national economy that is phenomenal. Can you imagine? Young people are contributing over $10 million into this economy. This is great, and that's just 2014. Imagine what is happening as we move into 2015. And don't mind the recession. Young people are drivers, they're innovators, and that's what we know you. Those of you who are watching us and thinking and saying, I have an idea, I can do it. That is what we know you can do. Contribute to your own lives as well as to your families and of course your communities. I know you're just as excited as I am about this series. I know you're looking forward to see what you can access. Of course, you can contact us here at the Division of Youth Entrepreneurship Scheme by calling 621-2700, 621-2700, and you could just say, I am interested in getting involved in a business. I have an idea, or I have started a business and I would like to take it further, make sure that it's sustainable. You can call us, ask for a Youth Enterprise Officer, and they will be sure to walk you through all your needs. Of course, you know there's accounting, marketing, we have a wonderful training program, very in-depth, and so much more. But you, in joining us, will hear it all here on Living the Dream. Of course, remember, call us at 621-2700 and begin living your dream. Until next time, you have a pleasant weekend.